What happens after death? What is the soul? Is there a hidden order behind reality itself? Before Rome, before Greece, before modern religion, science, or philosophy, there was Egypt. A civilization so advanced, so mysterious, and so symbolically complex that thousands of years later, humanity is still trying to decode the meaning hidden within its stone. Along the banks of the Nile, the ancient Egyptians built more than pyramids. They built a civilization entirely shaped by symbols. Nothing was accidental. Not the temples, not the monuments, not the hieroglyphs, not even the stars above them. Every image carried meaning. Every structure reflected belief. Every symbol was part of a larger vision of reality itself. To ancient Egypt, symbols were not decoration. They were power. The Eye of Horus represented protection and restoration. The Ankh symbolized eternal life. The scarab embodied rebirth and transformation. Even the pyramids were more than tombs. They were geometric statements designed to connect Earth with the heavens. But beneath these famous symbols existed something even deeper. A civilization obsessed with cosmic order. The Egyptians believed the universe operated according to a sacred balance known as Ma'at: truth, harmony, justice, and universal order. To preserve that balance was the duty of kings, priests, architects, and even ordinary people. This belief shaped everything. Their architecture aligned with celestial bodies. The exact alignment of the Great Pyramid of Giza to true north, or the precise shafts pointing to Sirius and Orion, are testaments to a people who did not see themselves as separate from the cosmos, but as active participants in its rhythm. The heavens were a mirror of the earth. Their rituals mirrored cycles of death and rebirth. The stories of Osiris, Isis, and Set were not mere folklore. They were early humanity's way of articulating the laws of nature, the cycles of agriculture, and the immutable truths of psychology long before those disciplines had names. Their gods represented forces of nature, consciousness, chaos, wisdom, and creation itself. Even their writing, Medu Netta, the hieroglyphs, translated literally to the words of the gods. To the Egyptians, writing was not just a tool for mundane record keeping. It was a magical act. To write something was to make it true. To erase a name was to obliterate a soul from eternity. To understand this world, we must leave behind the modern instinct to view history purely through the lens of primitive versus advanced technology. We must adopt the Egyptian lens, a world where the physical and the spiritual are permanently intertwined. A world where a carved beetle is the sun itself, and a feather weighed against a heart determines the fate of eternity. And perhaps that is why Egypt still captivates the modern world. Because beneath the gold masks and colossal monuments lies a civilization asking the exact same questions humanity still asks today. What happens after death? What is the soul? Is there a hidden order behind reality itself? Thousands of years later, Egyptian symbolism continues to echo through modern culture, governments, films, secret societies, architecture, and spiritual traditions. The empire faded. The pharaohs fell silent. But the symbols survived. And symbols survive for only one reason. Because the ideas behind them never truly die. The stone remains. The hidden order waits to be read. This is where the language of the hidden begins.